You know that feeling when you're setting up a new camera or maybe a printer and you realize that you're stuck on a digital leash?
Oh, yeah.
The USB cable gives you, what, maybe 6, 10 feet before you're out of luck?
It's the worst. We're so used to wireless for everything that we kind of forget that copper cables have very real physical limits. You stretch them too far, the signal just dies.
Exactly. Physics gets in the way. But I was looking at this extender from NTI, the USB 3 only 2FOLC50. And it claims it can stretch that connection almost a quarter of a mile.
Which is just wild. We're talking, what, 11, 30, and 28 feet, 350 meters.
Yeah.
That's not an extension cord. That's a whole different ballgame.
Right. And normally when you push data that far, you'd expect a massive...
A huge speed penalty, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd expect it to crawl.
But the specs here say it maintains the full super speed, 5 gigabits per second.
And that's the magic of, ditching copper for glass. This thing uses 2-strand LC fiber optic cables. It's sending light, not electricity, so you don't have that resistance problem over distance.
And it's pretty specific, right? It calls for 50-micron OM3 multi-mode fiber.
Right. You can think of OM3 as like the wide multi-lane highway for light. It's built to handle that huge amount of data without creating a bottleneck, even over that long stretch.
Okay, but here's where I got a little stuck. Fiber is glass or plastic. It doesn't carry electricity.
Right.
So if I have my hard drive 1,000 feet away, how is it even turning on? The light can't power it.
You spotted the big logistical hurdle. The local unit, the one at your computer, that's easy. It just sips power from the USB port.
Okay.
But the remote unit way out there, it's a brick.
A literal brick?
Well, functionally, yeah. It does absolutely nothing unless you plug it into a wall outlet.
Yeah.
It comes with a specific AC adapter, so you have to have a power source at the far end.
So you need an outlet wherever your device is. That makes sense. But honestly, that's not even the biggest deal breaker I found.
I think I know what you're getting at. It's kind of the name, isn't it?
Yeah.
USB 3 only.
Yeah. I mean, we've been trained for 20 years that USB means universal. You plug in an old mouse, it just works. But this thing...
It won't even see it. It refuses to talk to older devices.
Yeah.
Plug in a USB 2.0 or 1.1 keyboard. Dead silence.
That seems crazy for a device that costs over $400. Why would they cut off all the older gear?
Think of it like a dedicated express lane on the freeway.
Okay.
If you let the slower cars, the USB 2.0 devices, merge in, the whole flow has to slow down. By banning them entirely, the hardware can be tuned perfectly for that one protocol, USB 3.0, to guarantee that speed over that insane distance.
So it's a purebred racehorse.
Yeah.
You don't buy this to extend your old webcam.
Precisely. This is for like high bandwidth flash drives, professional video equipment, or industrial cameras.
Speaking of industrial, that brings up the other big plus for fiber. Since it's light, it's immune to interference.
That's a huge selling point. If you're running this cable through a factory with heavy machinery or a hospital near an MRI machine, copper cables would act like antennas and pick up all that noise. The data would get corrupted. This fiber setup, it's totally immune.
And it seems surprisingly simple to set up. No IT degree needed.
No. It's plug and play. No drivers. Windows, Mac, Linux. The computer just sees a regular USB port. A very, very long and very snobby USB port.
Snobby is the right word. It's a specialized tool. It solves one problem, a massive distance problem. But the price isn't just the cash. It's giving up that universal compatibility we all just take for granted.
Yeah, it definitely forces you to be intentional with your hardware choices.
And I think that's the thought I want to leave everyone with. You know, we're moving into an era where faster might also mean less compatible. As we push for higher speeds and longer distances, does specialized hardware like this signal the beginning of the end for that plug-anything inconvenience for our older gadgets?
It's a trade-off we're going to see a lot more of, I think.
Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.